is Katie. I finished this whole video and then realized that I did not have a hi, this is Katie intro. So, hi, this is Katie. Hi, this is Katie. Let's just get into the video. Hey guys, so I have a package that I'm very, very excited to open. What a weird thing, picture, that word. It's from Missguided, and I've never shopped at Missguided before, but I am not someone who owns a lot of comfy clothes. Like I own a bunch of t-shirts, but I don't really own a lot of comfy bottoms. I have, this is crooked. I have maybe 1 or 2 pairs of shorts and like 1 pair of pants, but the pants aren't even comfy pants. They're actually like workout pants, but they're just kind of like joggers. So they're comfortable enough to wear to sleep. But now that we're home all the time, as much as I really like getting dressed and like putting real clothes on, I still wanted to buy a couple more items in terms of comfy clothes, and they're sold out like everywhere obviously right now, but Missguided had quite a few. So I ordered these like last week. They just came in the mail. Okay, so I'm gonna do a try on, PS, I'm gonna show you. So since I've never ordered from them, I'm very nervous about the sizing, very nervous. But I got these, are called the tie waist runner shorts. I got them in a 6. I think I got all my bottoms in a 6. Oh my gosh, these are tiny. No, I thought I was like sizing up so that they'd be comfy, but these look so tiny. You're supposed to try like wrap it around your neck. They might fit. Is it like 100% true? I don't know that, like wrap a waistband around your neck to see if it fits. These look tiny. Oh no. If nothing fits, I'm gonna be real bummed. But I'm gonna open everything and then go try everything on and like do cutaways. Okay, I also got these petite 90s joggers in a size 6. Oh, these waists just look so tiny. I don't have a tiny waist. I'm very like this. Like my waist does not go in a lot. These look bigger than these do though. Yeah, they are a little bit. I don't know, we'll see. But they're 90s joggers, which means something. I don't know. I don't exactly know what it means. They're slouchier or something. I also think a lot of Missguided stuff is made for girls with tiny waists and bigger hips. And I don't have that body type. I have a pretty, this goes straight here. So we'll just see. This is a little set, a Coord, is that how you pronounce that? T-shirt and cycling short set. I got this again in a 6. And this is in like a green, like an army sage green. And so, ooh, I like this material. I like this material. Oh, I didn't check the inside. Okay, so these are fleece inside. And these are kind of like terry, but like a very light terry. A lot of like terry to me is itchy. If terry is what I'm thinking it is. It's like itchy and uncomfortable, but these shorts are a very light terry that I don't think they'd be uncomfortable. These are fleece, which it's 90 degrees here now, so I don't really know if I need fleece sweatpants, but these look so, and I don't like when things are really tight, but these are just like cotton. Like these feel nice, but this looks like it's gonna be way too tight. In what world is this a 6? This looks like a freaking 2. Ah. And then it just comes with a matching shirt. This will fit. It's just that like, I don't like when things are tight around my waist. It makes me uncomfortable. Even if they're stretchy, I still don't like if it feels tight. But that's just me. Okay, and then this is the only like shirt that I bought. Obviously this is a shirt, but I bought it because I liked like the whole set. But this, I don't like this material. This is weird. It's like awkward. It's like ribbed, but like a, what? It's ribbed, but a very weird ribbed. I don't even know how to explain it. But it sounds like that. But I wanted like a nude-ish tank top. And this is a bodysuit. So we'll see how this fits. I got this in a 4. And that looks tiny. Oh my goodness. All right. If nothing fits, I'm going to be very sad. Oh, and this is called the ribbed high neck bodysuit. All right, so these are another pair of sweatpants. These are petite black basic joggers in a 6. You'll already see, like I said, I'm gonna do all the cutaways. So you already have seen if I like the clothes or not, but I will like update you guys even a little bit later. I think all of these are gonna be too small. That's my guess. But these are a little bit more like slim fit jogger sweatpants, and they're black, and they, oh dang it, they're like that terry on the inside that I don't love. But we'll see if it's like irritating or not. And this is the last thing that I got. I forgot about these. I totally forgot that I ordered these. These are like fake leather shorts, and they looked very cool. These in a 6 again. Deep elasticated waistband runner shorts. These, oh my God, these look like kids shorts. These are not gonna fit me. These look like children's shorts. I don't know if you can tell perception, but these look like children's shorts. But I'll obviously show you in the cutaways. Okay, so I'm gonna go try all these on and then I'm gonna give you like a verbal, like what I'm keeping and what I'm not. Hey guys, it's a couple days later and yes, I'm sitting on the floor. It honestly has the best lighting in my apartment, like right here on the floor. So you guys saw me try on all those clothes from Missguided and I hated like half of them. And then the other half I'm like still kind of unsure about. The only things that I'm even thinking about keeping are the gray sweatpants, the black sweatpants, and the black like pajama-y shorts. The other black shorts were way too small. I really think that they are for children. And then like that green set thing, the shirt was way too big, the pants were too small. And then what else? There were a couple other things. Oh, that beige shirt, I couldn't even get on, it was way too tight. And honestly, trying on those clothes and having like half of them be too tight. Actually, everything was too tight or too snug and uncomfortable on me for my preference, except for the gray sweatpants. It kind of bummed me out a little bit because you obviously like, you know, I've gained a little bit of weight over the last year and it sucks that weight is such a big deal in our culture. And it sucks that people get down about their weight so often and so easily. And honestly, after I tried on those clothes and like half of them were too tight, even though I thought I was getting a size bigger so that they would fit me, kind of bummed me out. But I also was realizing when I was thinking about that stuff after I tried on the clothes and I was just like not feeling great about my body, I was thinking about self-esteem and stuff. And then I happened to check Instagram and I want to read you guys something that I saw. This woman, Jenna Kutcher, who is this like famous like business coach and lifestyle like influencer kind of girl. And she posted a picture a couple days ago. So I think it was like she posted it right after I tried on the clothes. Like I picked up my phone, it was right when I saw it. And it's a picture of her in her bra and underwear. And she said that she got a comment from someone saying, I'm curious, is there any reason you don't put effort into looking good for your totally ripped and buff, gorgeous husband? So her husband has like a 6-pack and like muscles. I guess this comment was trying to say that her husband would only actually like her if she looked the same. And I guess she got that comment, I don't even know where, but so then she posted this picture of her in her underwear, kind of responding to that comment, talking about her insecurities about her body, and then also having other people point out your insecurities like is not great. But then she says like part of my insecurity is being married to this gorgeous man, as the commenter pointed out, not being worthy or deserving of that love that he fully accepts me. But she said it reminded her of a line from a book from a couple years ago about how her husband has always embraced what she looked like and that he'd remind her that she's beautiful even if she didn't think so, and that she's more than her body, the way she looks, or the effort she puts into pleasing anyone else. So is he and so are you. And when I read that, it just like really just, I mean, it's very obvious. These are obvious things, right? It's very common sense that the size of our bodies don't actually matter, but our society really tries to convince us that it does. And so reading that and kind of reading about her insecurities basically at the same exact time that I was feeling insecure about my body kind of made me feel a little bit like, not better, obviously, I don't want her to have insecurities, but it made me feel like, okay, I'm not alone. And it reminded me that it's such a common issue that not only other people are gonna try to put you down, but to have our own insecurities about ourselves. And so it just brought me into like a bigger line of thinking of like, wow, what we think about ourselves is so important. And you guys know that I talk about being self-aware and focus and purpose and all that kind of stuff. I talk about it all the time in life, in your actions, in what you do, in the lifestyle you're chasing after. But then I'm like, you know what? I need to take all of that and bring it more inward in terms of like, I know logically that if I gain 10 pounds, all that means is that I gained 10 pounds. It does not make me less worthy of love. It does not mean that I'm gonna be single forever. It does not mean that I'm ugly. It does not mean that I'm ugly until I lose those 10, 15, 20 pounds, whatever. It does not mean anything negative. It just means that I gained 10 pounds. And you know, it might mean that I have to buy some new clothes. And so do I wanna lose that 10 pounds, 15 pounds? Yeah. And you know, I'm putting effort into doing that. I am exercising more. I am eating a little bit differently and eating less. But I think the main takeaway here that I've been thinking a lot about the last couple days since I recorded that footage of me trying the clothes on is it's about focus. And I don't just mean focus on changing your body. I mean focus on changing your brain. I mean focus on we need to have better self-talk. I am sure that so many of you walk by a mirror, and if you don't have makeup on, or if your hair's not done, or if you have sweats on, or even if you're all dolled up, you might walk by a mirror and be like, ugh, and just have all these negative thoughts about yourself. Like, oh, I wanna lose 10 pounds, or I wanna gain 10 pounds. Or I wish my hair didn't look like that. I wish my nose was smaller. I wish I was different. And the thing about wishing you were different is that if you lost those 10 pounds and you got a nose job, you'd probably just find something else that you'd wanna change. Because that brings us into that whole lifestyle and that whole mindset of never being good enough and always seeking more, and I'll lose 10 more pounds and then I'll be happy. That's kind of getting into the dangerous zone of putting your happiness in one external thing or multiple external things. A lot of it's internal, how we see ourselves, how we talk about ourselves, and how we talk to ourselves about ourselves. And I just think that it's so important. And so I loved reading Jenna's, I don't know her personally, but she's just an influencer that I follow. And I loved reading what she wrote, because she said it so simply of like, what I look like has nothing to do with if I deserve love or not, So not only do we need to focus on all the good in ourselves, but we need to lose all that negative self-talk that says that we're not good enough because of something. God loves us unconditionally, and that means that we are always good enough. If there's something you don't like about yourself and you want to change it, that's fine. But if you think, I will be lovable when I lose 10 pounds, like, no. That's not great. You know what I mean? Like, those are different things. And so if you want to lose 10 pounds because you think it might be healthy for you, then that's great. But if you want to lose 10 pounds and think that that's the end all be all, and then I will never be depressed again and I'll be happy for the rest of my life, that's not true. And happy, when I think of the word happy, I bought a new purse and I'm happy. I think of happiness as like a fleeting kind of thing. So what I want to chase for myself is fulfillment and joy. And I feel like joy comes from God, and acceptance and like pure love. And then fulfillment comes from having a life that makes you feel fulfilled. And then also with like the joy, like that acceptance that you have of yourself, that like self-love is so much more important than a fleeting type of happy that you might get from buying a purse. We need to fix our brains, and that's the way that we can like love ourselves more. And even if you do want to lose 10 pounds, you're like, okay, cool, but I still love myself now, and I'm still lovable now, and I still deserve to be loved now. It's a good shift in perception and shift in focus. Yeah, so I just kind of wanted to talk about that in this video, I guess, because just trying on those clothes and thinking like, oh my gosh, is a size 6 even too small? But obviously all different brands have different sizing, and I just never tried this brand before. So maybe in this brand I just am an 8, when in another brand I might be a 4. Just like, we get so fixated on numbers and sizes and stuff like that. And it's like, oh my gosh, why? And it's not just women, it's men too. And again, even if you are a stick and you're like, oh, I wish I had curves, and then you were able to gain a little bit of weight and get the curves, you still might wish for something else if you're not fully happy with yourself in your head and in your heart. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about that a little bit today, but I'm gonna go for a second and then I will talk to you guys a little later. Hey guys, I figured with all of this self-motivation talk, this is the perfect time to talk about Skillshare. I'm sure most of you guys know what Skillshare is by now. They're an online learning community that offers membership with meaning, and they have tons of different classes in areas like business and marketing and lifestyle. And I recently found this class called Choose Must by Elle Luna, and this class is right up my alley because she compares should, which is what other people expect from you, versus must, which is your calling. And I feel like especially if we are changing our perception of ourselves and if we are really focusing on what's best for us, then taking a class like this one, figuring out what your must is, could be so helpful. So if you're interested in this class or any other class that Skillshare has to offer, they're giving away 2 free months of premium membership to the first 1,000 people who click the link in my description box. And after that, it's only around $10 a month. I want to thank Skillshare for partnering with me on this video, and now let's get back to the rest of the video. Hey guys, so let's talk a little bit more about this like self-love, self-talk thing. One of the things I want to do is start to try to catch myself when I have all these negative self-thoughts that are saying like, Katie, you're ugly, or Katie, you're fat, or Katie, you're pointless or worthless or unworthy of love, or any of those thoughts that a lot of us have. I want to start like catching myself when I have those and try to push them out or be like, okay, that's not true. And then on top of that, give myself more positive self-talk. So I want to start at least, like once a day or something, say something nice about myself, whether I say it out loud in the mirror. I think that could be a good thing to do, even though it might be really awkward at first. I think I had like a life coach once say something about how you should say I love you in the mirror to yourself. And that seems so like weird and awkward. And doing all this kind of stuff, like mental exercises, to some people might seem weird. Some people might seem dumb. Some people, they might seem embarrassing. Some people, they might seem selfish or conceited. But honestly, if you're struggling with this kind of stuff, it's something that's really good to work on, because hating ourselves or talking bad about ourselves is, wow, pointless and wildly unhealthy. And so if we can change it even a little bit, it could brighten our lives. It could build our confidence, not to be cocky, but our confidence. And it could make us be nicer to ourselves, which could in turn make us be nicer to other people. It could make us feel more like we have more to give, more that we can do with our lives if we believe in ourselves. And part of that is just being nice to ourselves. And so I think about once a day to start, I want to say something nice about myself. And again, I think I might try to do it in the mirror, even though that seems super awkward. I think I might want to do that. And it might be about my body or about my brain or about my heart or about my character, or you can do like one of each in each section. So if you guys want to join with me and do this, I think that would be really cool if we can say one good thing about our bodies, because holy crap, do you guys ever stop to think about what our bodies do? They literally keep us alive. They digest food. I can walk. I have the ability to walk. I have the ability to think. I have the ability to care. I have the ability to be kind to people. I have the ability to see and to do so many things because of this body. So it's like, I wish that I didn't care so much that I gained 10, 15 pounds. I wish I cared less about that and more about my character. And I do care about my character, but I wish I cared even more about my character. And I could do that if I gave less of a crap and less time into caring about what my body looks like. Again, especially if you're treating your body well, because if you think about everything that it does for you, it's so much easier to be appreciative of it. And so I want to put effort, and again, I would love it if you guys wanted to join me. I want to put effort into being kinder to myself, being nicer to my brain, my heart, my body. And if I have any negative self-talk, any negative thoughts about myself, I want to be like, hey, stop it. Stop it. These are pointless. Is it something that I want to change and that I can change? Okay, great. But I'm not going to let myself get dragged down because of a negative thought. So I guess today, what am I going to say today? Today, Katie, I like your teeth. You have really nice teeth. And I like my ears. And I like that I'm ambitious. And I like that I'm caring. If you guys want to do this like activity with me and you want to let me know in the comments, and then also you don't have to, obviously, because it's such a personal thing, but if you want to let me know something in the comments like that you're grateful for about yourself and maybe what you're going to say to yourself in the mirror today, and you want to let me know in the comments, again, you don't have to because it is a super personal thing, but I would love to read them if you do want to share. There are tons of ways to better ourselves, because I think staying exactly the same your whole entire life is not utilizing all the gifts that God gives us, you know? And so I think that this could be a good change. Instead of saying like, oh my gosh, I hate my gray hair, it's like, wow, I got to an age that I'm still alive at an age where I got gray hair. Like, that's cool. You know, like there's ways that we can switch around things. And that's why I always talk again about focus and perception and being self-aware, because there's ways that we can switch around negative thoughts. There's ways that we can switch around things that we don't even like about ourselves. Because again, if we can change it, okay, cool, go change it. But don't expect it to completely change your mentality about yourself. I am working on losing 10 pounds, right? But I'm not going to expect to never be depressed again, because when I was 10, 20 pounds lighter, I still was depressed, you know? So like having those changes, if you want them, it is so good to make goals and to work on your goals and to reach your goals. That's great. But getting stuck in when I reach this goal, then I'll be happy, getting stuck in that mindset is not going to be helpful or healthy. You'll probably be happy for a little while, or it might even add to your happiness for the rest of your life, but it's going to add to your happiness either for, a few days or for a long time. It's going to add to your happiness. It's not going to make you happy if you weren't happy before. It's not going to change your mental health. It's not going to mean that you're never going to want anything again. It's really, really hard to change your mindset, but a lot of things that are worth it are hard. I really believe that. A lot of things that are worth it are difficult. And you guys know one of my mottos, yes, it might be difficult, but it is possible. This is all possible. It might take a while, but changing the way you talk to yourself. Because could you imagine like all the crap you say to yourself? Could you imagine saying that to like your family member or your friend? All the crap about your body, all the crap that you're not good enough, you're not worthy. Could you imagine saying that to someone that you outwardly care about? So if you say it to yourself, you're not treating yourself like you care about yourself. And caring about ourselves is one of the most important things. I don't mean in a cocky way. I don't mean in a spoil yourself all the time way. I mean in like a self-talk way. Like, let's be kind to ourselves. Let's be kind and loving and nurturing to ourselves. It's like, this is the one body, soul, mind that we have. So let's take care of it. All right, I'm gonna go because now my hand is cramping up. And I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, it's way later. It's actually almost bedtime, but I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw something else that I wanted to share that was so relevant to this video. So this girl whose Instagram name is Becca, B-E-K-A-H, she posted a picture of her and seemingly her child. I don't know anything about her. I was just scrolling through and I saw this picture of her and her child. And in this picture, she doesn't have her legs shaved. And then she shows a bunch of comments, I guess from maybe she posted this picture earlier and she got these comments and then she reposted it, being able to show some of the comments that are all just like, shave your legs, how is your boyfriend attracted to you, you're showing it off on purpose for attention, shave your legs, it's like I see half man, half woman. And she responded saying like, my daughter, so it is a picture of her and her daughter, my daughter and every person for that matter deserves to live in a world where they can exist in their natural body without feeling disgusting. My family will not be a family that passes down shame about weight, body hair, breast size, acne, height, or any of the other million things that we are taught are quote unquote unattractive. Plus, I don't know anyone an explanation as to why I do things with my body. Lastly, for the record, my boyfriend thinks I'm super hot and does not care about my leg hair. It is so crazy how much our society tries to bring us down for literally normal things, like not shaving your legs, or what girls look like without makeup or without their hair done, or if parts of your body are not big enough or parts of your body are not small enough. But it is so important that Jenna and Becca were talking about this stuff. And I'm really glad that I saw it like while I was recording this video so that I can share it with you guys, just in terms of like, we should not care if someone thinks that something about us is unattractive, because that's more on them than it is on us. And so like, if you didn't shave your legs for a few days, who cares? If you don't care, you definitely shouldn't let other people try to push you down if they think that they care because they are giving into societal norms, but you have decided not to because you're trying to live past that. You're trying to live deeper than social norms that try to bring you down for being different. You're trying to live a more meaningful life than that. So while we definitely need to have positive talk with ourselves, we also need to block out not only our negative self-talk, but negative comments from other people, and even just the idea like, oh, well, I hope that everyone else likes me that I look like this. You know, that's, again, always gonna set us up for failure. And so I just saw that and I wanted to share it because it's a really, really big like societal, cultural issue of people not feeling attractive and then feeling like their world is over, or they gain 10 pounds and they feel like they're not lovable. It's a huge issue because there's all these cliches, there's all these societal norms that are so unhealthy and they bring people down, girls and guys. And it's something that I think can be changed. And so I think one manageable step is to say something nice about yourself. Say something that you're grateful for, that you feel blessed that you have. And then hopefully when you keep doing that, you will even start to see the things that you didn't used to like about yourself. You'll just still see them as stuff that makes up who you are. And we want to love ourselves as a whole, meaning that we're going to love every part of it as well, even if it's hard and even if it takes a while. So if there's a part of you that you don't like, or if you have the negative self-talk or low self-esteem, I hope that you will join me in just saying something nice about yourself today. You know, and anytime you hear yourself saying I'm ugly, I'm fat, or if you're doing a lot of like mental negative self-talk, like I'm stupid, I'm pointless, nobody loves me, maybe catch yourself when you say that. And man, can we just be nice to each other and be nice to ourselves? It's crazy that that's so hard. It's crazy that this is such a big issue, but it's huge. And so I hope that we can be nicer to ourselves and nicer to other people for sure. So, okay, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Whenever I say thank you for watching, I really, really mean it. Like, I love that you guys are here, that we have this community, that we're all hanging out together, and that we are supportive and kind and loving. So really, really thank you so much for watching. Please make sure that you're subscribed, ring the notification bell, and follow me on Instagram as well. And that's gonna be it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I love you, Jesus loves you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.